here, and underneath it has the words I'm supposed to say.
You just can't. Anyways, in a few moments, we'll disappear, and... What was your line?
And the show will start.
I knew that. Just give me your script. We ask that you take a few precautions, such as no eating or drinking in the auditorium.
But do buy from our concession stand.
Stop. Also, there will be 2 acts with one 15-minute interval.
So don't go walking in and out during the show.
Would you just shut up? We're also supposed to warn you that
gunshot props and effects will be used during the show.
regrettably not on you.
So previously startled to be warned.
It's been very nice. We're also supposed to warn you to shut off your cell phone?
Don't ask Cassandra, these people live in the 21st century. In case of emergency.
Note the exits on the left, right, and back of the auditorium.
And last but not least, enjoy the show. Fangrams and flowers are available in the lobby for any of you wishing to send love towards anyone in tonight's performance.
Would you stop self-promoting? I swear, you're the most...
I'm Luther Preston.
And I'm Cassandra Dumont.
Scene of the crime. Murder 1. The biggie. Seems like everybody was watching the news the night Cassandra Dumont got her contract canceled permanently. Medium murder. Hot stuff. Everybody from the mayor on down was fighting for a piece of the limelight. All the big shots wanted to voice their outrage. There were reputations to be made, and low profiles were dropping like hot potatoes. The cops are playing their usual game. Motive, who's got the motive? That made it difficult in this case, because everybody hated Cassandra Dumont. She was on her way to the top, and was willing to step on a few toes to get there. Most everybody she came in contact with walked away with a limp.
Nice shot.
Thanks. Cops like a good motive because it's comfortable. Me? I don't work that way. The truth ain't dancing around like some vaudeville yo-yo with a light bulb over its head singing, "Here I am, baby." No. Most of the time, it's crawling around under rocks. And that's where I look. So, I get my hands dirty. But I get answers. Get enough answers? Case closed. The real key, of course, is to understand human nature, which I do. You see, there are 2 types of people in this world, divided equally by a shaft. Some are given it, the rest are getting it. Which leads me to my philosophy in life. It's better to give than to receive.
Oh, yeah.
The name's Mavis. Mavis Davis. I'm a private eye. I've seen a lot of crime in my time, from the petty to the profound. But there's no case like in your case. And there's no crime like the present. And at present, the crime in question is that of one Cassandra Dumont, the girl everybody loved to hate. It was a Friday. Jack Frost was biting faces outside. But inside the studio, the air was hot, with evil intentions. Cassandra Dumont was about to make her last and most memorable newscast.
Jenny, control. Now, sure, we have our differences, but we're supposed to be professionals. Now, there are thousands of ignorant people out there depending on us, no, on you, to tell them what they don't want to hear. Remember that.
Why don't you just sit down and shut up, you oafish airbag? If she wants to act like some hormonal teenager, let her.
Oh, if I weren't a gentleman...
I know, you throttle me. Now sit down and don't trip on those apron strings.
Must you be so abrasive, Cassandra? I mean, we're all in this together.
Is Stan developing a spine? How unlike him. Hate to tell you, Stan, it's snowing outside.
Thank God for satellites.
I'm surrounded by bimbos.
And now from Channel 5, News Desk, the Action News Central News Team, with all the news. That is the news.
You'll never get away with this.
All news and good news from afar, and news that's close to you. Good news, and news, and sad news, but always the news. And now from the Action 5 News Desk, the Action News Central News Team, with the news.
Good evening.
I'm Cassandra Dumont.
And I'm Luther Preston, bringing you the latest from the Metroplex,
Washington, and the world.
From us
to you,
the news. Our top story tonight: scandal rears its ugly head.
Outrage breaks over the new state senate disco. Is it a legitimate place for legislators to wind down after a lengthy filibuster?
Or just another taxpayer ripoff where state officials boogie down while taxpayers pay the piper?
We'll also be hearing from our consumer reporter, Jenny Abbott.
Wake up, America, the time is now. I thought I had seen it all, but no. Once again, the innocent consumer is getting the you-know-what from the you-know-who. Look familiar? That's right, prunes. If you've ever ate one, ever thought about eating one, or know someone who does, then don't miss my report, The Prune Conspiracy, coming up later on Action News Central. Back to you, Cassandra.
I ate a prune once.
You know, I did too. And who knows? I might eat one again sometime.
Then you owe it to yourself to watch my report, The Prune Conspiracy. Back to you, Luther.
Back to you, Cassandra.
And on the weather scene, woolen undie time, Stan?
You can say that again, Cassandra. Old Jack Frost is coming to town like a manic depressive motorcycle jockey. I'm talking bad news in a leather jacket. You even step outside and he will stop you good. So late, chilly folks, and we'll be back with a full weather wrap-up here on Action News Central. Back to you, Luther.
And is that cold weather gonna affect the NBA playoffs, Jim?
Probably not, Luther. They'll be playing indoors.
And for the latest on the greatest, in sports that is.
The man with more scores than Burt Reynolds, Jimmy Big.
Yeah, we're just kidding, Bert. I'll have the latest NBA scores, a rare film clip that shows Muhammad Ali with his mouth shut, and an Action Sports inside report on where old hockey pucks go to die. Back to you, Cassandra.
These...
I believe what Cassandra meant to say was these and other stories when Action News continues. Right, Cassandra? This just in. Tragedy struck this evening when Cassandra Dumont died mysteriously in the middle of a newscast. Film at 11.
Cut!